Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we'll be checking out this brand new 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning. Now this is our very first F-150 Lightning we've gotten here at McPhee Ford. This particular one is an XLT model and is finished in Oxford white. It has the standard range battery. Now starting at front, we do have the Lightning specific front end, full LED headlights with the LED light bar going across the grille. You do also have the 360-degree camera, so we do get a front camera as well as the washer jet in there as well. Front parking sensors along the bottom of the bumper. And because this is an electric truck, we do have the front trunk, or the frunk that Ford calls it. This is power operated, so you can operate this with the key fob or the button inside of the cabin. We do get lots of space up here. It'll tell you right here we have a 400-liter capacity and 400 pounds. Now all F-150 Lightnings do come with the Pro Power on board system. It's a 9.6 kilowatt system, similar to the F-150 hybrid that you would see. But we do have plugs up here, 120 volt, 20 amp max. So we have 4 household style outlets as well as a USB-C and a USB-A connector right there. Now underneath here, we do have your charge cord, but we also do have a cooler. So you can actually throw water into here, and you do have a drain that you can use, which is cool. You can throw drinks in there, throw some ice. And we can close this with the same button up here. You can also change the height of that as well. It will come down, lock itself into place. Now on this XLT model, we do have these 20-inch gray painted aluminum wheels. It's on a 275/60/20 tire. Now, this is an all-terrain tire. It's optional on the Lightning. There's your F-150 XLT badge right there. Now this is a dummy charge port. The actual charge port is on the other side, which I will show you, but it's just there for symmetry, so this one is actually fake. It doesn't do anything. But this is your mirror, so we have the LED mirror spotlight. Again, is the 360-degree camera down there, as well as the blind spot information system in there as well. The Lightning gets a specific, unique running board, has a different design here. It also has a light at the end of it, which is certainly a great idea. It gives you more lighting around your truck. I'll give you a look at the window sticker on this particular Lightning. So again, we do have the standard range battery. They're all all-wheel drive. So there's the optional all-terrain tire. We also have the tow technology package. Brings the price to just over 73,000 Canadian dollars, which for an electric truck is a pretty good value. There's your Lightning badge right on the side of the box. You'll also see the camera for the bed is up in the third brake light. We get a totally unique taillight design, fully LED, and the rear parking sensors along the bumper as well. You also get a unique bumper here as well, like the tread here. Nice Ford logo right there. Your reverse camera as well as an LED light. We can open up this tailgate. It is power operated, so it does go up and down with the key fob or again the button inside the cab. Tailgate step and the tailgate work surface. We do have the factory spray and bed liner. Now if you look over here, this is similar to an F-150, similar layout here. We'd have a 240 volt as well as 2 additional 120 volt outlets here. Again, with that Pro Power on board system, we have your power switch as well as the 12 volt reset fuses right there. We have LED box lighting on both sides and up top. So we can use the button to bring this back up, but we can just give it an assist and it will actually do the rest for you, which is pretty neat. Again, another F-150 Lightning badge there right on the side. Now we'll show you the charge port. So we can just push this and it will open up. Pretty much identical to the Mach-E, although we do get a little unique sort of Easter egg in the inside here. I'll show the 1913 first electric vehicle. So we do have the charge port here, and this little indicator will tell you how the charge level is, sort of a quick guide on how full it is. Now stepping inside of the Lightning, we do have an intelligent access door handle, as well as the door entry keypad right there. Now again, this is an XLT, so it's actually a base model Lightning. So this isn't an Alarate or a Platinum, so it's not super expensive. So it does have cloth seating. Again, this is very similar to your regular F-150. Ford wanted to stick to what they know, and so this is pretty much what you'll see in a regular F-150. So this is your standard XLT seat here. It is power operated both sides though. You have your lumbar support there as well. And here in the door panel, again, same thing. Nice soft touch leather on the armrest. Power window controls, your power mirrors, and your power locks. Lots of storage in the door. This door panel is taken straight off of the regular F-150. And to the left of the steering wheel, you have your automatic headlight controls with your bed lights, LED mirror spotlights, as well as the power adjustable pedals. Now a new button is the front release, the front trunk. So we have that button right there, as well as your standard tailgate release there as well. Now we do have a manual release for the front trunk. So you can use this in case the mechanism doesn't work or it breaks or whatnot. You do have a manual release here you can use. Now stepping inside, now all Lightnings do get the same key. We do get Ford's intelligent access key fob. So we do have the front trunk release as well as the tailgate release there on the key fob. And you can use the Ford Pass app to actually warm up the interior, operate the climate control, sort of as a remote start system. Now again, looking into this interior, again, very similar to a regular F-150. Ford wanted to stick to what they know. Didn't want to venture off too much. Give F-150 buyers confidence in buying their truck. But nice thing with the steering wheel here is we do get a heated steering wheel, which is something you typically don't get with an XLT. But we do have a heated steering wheel, nice leather wrapped here as well. We do have controls for the adaptive cruise control, as well as some of your volume buttons, and also controls for your fully digital gauge cluster. Again, something that is not typically found in an XLT F-150. We do have that, and some of your track and phone buttons there. Now, this screen is similar to a regular F-150 in the full display here, but it is a little bit different. Again, we do have a different graphic here for the battery system. We can view trip information. It'll tell you your kilometers and your range and all that kind of thing. We have Trek info. It'll tell you the tire pressures. You also have your off-road status, pitch and roll. Power distribution. It'll tell you which motors are giving which power. You have a seatbelt indicator. And also your driver assistance. We can go into the towing section, view your trailer tire information, light status. We can also set a navigation destination, change your phone, audio, or other various settings in here as well. We have driving history. You can go in there and reset that. Now moving here into the middle, we do have Ford Sync 4 12-inch display. Now this is the standard screen. On the higher trims, you can actually get a 15-inch display. It's a vertical oriented display, but this is your regular screen that you'll see in your regular F-150. Very well thought out, as Ford did a fantastic job with the screen. So we can go through here. We have our audio. We also have a secondary screen over here. We can change this. We can cycle through different things. See if we pull up the bed camera. We can actually click that and it'll pull up a view of the bed camera. Or we can go into the Pro Power on board. Now we can cycle through a bunch of different things here. There's lots of stuff there. We have our audio. We can change our sources. We have Sirius XM, Bluetooth. We have our phone. We can hook up a Bluetooth phone. We also do have built-in navigation and various apps like Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. And other various settings in here as well. More vehicle settings, general settings, and your software updates. Now going to features, we do have the drive mode. So this is where you'll control your drive modes. Typically it's found as a little dial here on your regular F-150, but it's now integrated into the screen. So we have normal, we also have sport, we have off-road and tow haul. Now as I change the drive modes, it'll actually change the gauge cluster a little bit. So it'll kind of give you a different graphic, different design, which is pretty neat. And you can click the little I button, it'll tell you kind of what each mode does. We also do have additional settings here. So we have one pedal drive. So this will basically allow you to use one pedal, so you won't actually have to use the brake. As soon as you take the foot off the accelerator pedal, it'll actually slow down for you. And we also do have the locking differential, again, just like your regular F-150. We have some of your driver assistance features: adaptive cruise control, lane keep system, pre-collision assist, blind spot system, parking sensors, cross traffic alert. Lots of stuff in here. We have your Pro Power on board. We can click this and view power draw and that kind of thing, turn the system on or off. Again, get a little information button on where it is. We have zone lighting. This is found in your regular F-150, super useful feature. We have a towing section, so we can go in here and add a trailer. We can run a connection checklist. We can run a trailer light check, so it'll actually run through the lights on the trailer and make sure they're working properly. We have the onboard scale, so this comes with the tow technology package. It'll basically give you an estimation of how much weight you have in the bed as payload. Same with Smart Hitch. Now if we go into trip energy, this is basically your trip information, your history, your fuel history as it would be in your F-150, your regular F-150. But we can go through review trips 1 and 2. It'll give you a percentage of what uses the most power. So climate control, your driving, accessories, and the temperature. We have departure and comfort. So this is basically what you'll use as a sort of remote start system. So you can actually go in here and set individual days. So see if we click Monday, we can say if we leave at 8 o'clock in the morning, we can set the interior to warm, and then you can save it, and then it'll save, and then at 8 a.m. it'll be ready to go for you every day of the week. We also have charge settings. We can go in here and change various settings when charging, as well as a digital copy of the owner's manual. Now moving down, dual zone automatic climate control. We also have our heated seat button and also the heated steering wheel button there as well. Again, pretty nice that we have a heated steering wheel. We also have the trailer brake controller. We have our shifter for our just 1-speed electric transmission. There's a couple USB ports down there as well. And we do have the interior work surface, which is pretty neat. So this allows you to fold the center console the other way. Gives you a nice flat surface here. You can work on it or eat a lunch, that kind of thing. We also do have additional outlets up here, as well as a dual glove box. Again, just like your regular F-150. And up top, we do have controls for the 360-degree camera. So we can click this, and we can actually pull up different camera views. So we have a front view with the 360 view, or we have a full front view, also a panoramic front view. We have a camera in the bed again. We also have an auxiliary camera right there, tow hitch view, and also your standard backup camera there as well. Parking sensors, you can turn those on or off, hazard light, and the traction control button there. Now stepping into the back seat of this Lightning, now this is a Super Crew model. So all F-150 Lightnings are one configuration. It's a Super Crew, which is the full 4-door and the short 5.5-foot bed. So you'll never see an F-150 Lightning any other way. But again, very similar to a regular F-150 back here. It's your standard XLT cloth. Seats do fold up here, so you can get a nice flat load surface back here if you want. You have under seat storage there as well. We also do get additional outlets back here, USB and your standard 120 volt outlet, as well as a 12 volt rear climate vents, and of course some cup holders back there as well. Now the unfortunate thing with the F-150 Lightning is that because it's so high in demand, they are very hard to obtain. So the order bank for these have actually closed for 2022, although the 2023 model I'm sure will open up shortly. But if you're interested in anything Lightning, feel free to give us a call or visit mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.